Alright, so what's going on, everybody? It is me, back here with another video, and today we're actually doing something different because you can see my keyboard here, and also you can see my mouse. I just got this mouse and keyboard today. I thought it'd be cool to do a type of review on them, and also show you how to do get profiles to your Razer keyboard. It should work on every keyboard, but we'll get to that later in the video. So yeah, today I got my new Razer Blackwidow Chroma Stealth, and I got the Razer Mamba, as you can see right here. My webcam is pretty terrible, so certain lights, when my Blackwidow gets to a certain color, it looks like this. It looks kind of like blue, but it's not. But I'll talk about the Mamba first. So here it is. It's the wired version, and I think it's called the Mamba Tournament. Yeah, the Mamba Tournament edition. It's a nice mouse. I really like it. It fits my hand really nice. And it also has two rubber pads on both sides, so you really have no problems holding it like this. It's not gonna slip out of your hands or anything. It's made out of it's not like the Razer Death Adder, in the sense that the Death Adder has more of a matte type of rough finish on it. This has a smooth, a rough finish, but it's slightly smoother than the Death Adder. Oh crap, I dropped it. But as you can see, the LED lights are really nice. It's I think yeah, this is the wave pattern. Also, it has these little grills on the back. I don't know what they do, but they look cool. The Razer Naga Chroma had them, and I think the Chroma, or not the Chroma, the Naga 2014 had them as well. Here's the side buttons, and also DPI buttons on the top. I don't plan on ever hitting the DPI buttons. I might deactivate them because there is times that I do accidentally hit them. I haven't done it on this mouse, but the Razer Naga, for example, I would always scroll and tap these, and they would go forward and back on my webpage because I set them to that. Because I don't like having the DPI button on the mouse itself, because sometimes I will hit it and it'll fuck up my DPI, so I have to fix it. But I haven't done it yet, so I really don't see it as much of a problem, because on the Naga, you have to hit this for your forward and back if you set it to that. But this has the side button, so I really have no need to hit these two buttons ever, unless I was to wanna switch my DPI on the fly. But I do use a DPI of 900, just because that's what works for me. But as you can see, like I said, the colors are really nice. It has right here, lights up, the scroll wheel, and then the side strips light up in any LED you want. And also, if I come into Synapse real quick, we'll get to Synapse in a few minutes, but I can put it to breathing in any color I want, as you can see. And also you can set a secondary color if you want to. You can also set it to a random color. But there's breathing, as you can see, it just turns on and off, like the old Razer stuff. You could also set it to a specific color. So you can put it to red, which it really doesn't show up that well on my webcam. My camera's so terrible. I gotta get a new webcam at some point. But you can set it to red, green. You can set it to pink, or this is a dark pink, I think. Yeah, as you can see, there's that. But you could also set it to spectrum cycling, which is, it just does what my keyboard's doing. It just switches through all of its colors. You can set it to static, so if you want it to be static red, blue, or green, I'll just set it to kind of a bluish white. It's a really light blue. But I'm just gonna set it back to wave because it looks nice. You can also have it so the wave doesn't go down the mouse; it goes up the mouse. So I'll just turn that on real quick. So you can see, it goes in reverse. It looks pretty cool, but I just like it to go down the mouse because it looks nicer. So that's enough with the Razer Mamba. Let's talk about the Blackwidow Stealth Chroma. So as you can see, I have it set to just spectrum cycling. You can put it to that if you want to, but you also have wave, all of the Chroma stuff for Razer. I mean, the mouse does it, the Firefly does it. A lot of people will just leave it on this, but the cool part about having the Blackwidow Chroma newer versions is you can just do this, and you can have a specific pattern. I'll show you how to do that later in this video, but this is just lava. There's a piece of dust. This is just lava. I think it looks cool, but I'll set it to wave while I talk about the switch types. Now, the switch type, since it is silent, the Stealth Edition, you've probably heard it. It's just really quiet. I'll just put my mic near it. Oh, I just opened something. There we go. But yeah, as you can hear, that it's nice and quiet. It's not loud, so it's really not going to be too distracting in the backgrounds of videos or streams if you make videos or stream. And like I said, since this is the silent edition, or the stealth edition, this is Razer's orange switches, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're like a clone off of the MX Browns. And comparing these to the MX Browns, I definitely like the orange switches better. In my opinion, the Razer orange switches are my favorite switch type of completely out of every switch out there. My second favorite is the MX Blacks because I really like them, and again, they're quiet, so they're not clicky like any of the other like Blackwidow 2013, 2014, and this like standard Chroma X. But I also heard Razer has a new switch, which is a yellow switch, I think. That'll be interesting to know what type of switch it's based off of. That's besides the point. Something that I've noticed while just like typing and playing games with these specific orange switches, they feel a little bit different because, okay, so the reason why I really like the orange switches is because I got a Blackwidow 2014 Stealth Edition, and that also had orange switches. But the thing about those orange switches is they felt like they went down way too fast. Like there really wasn't a bump where you like knew exactly where it actuated, where the key turned on. It just went like straight down. And I have no clue if it's like that keyboard had it. Like all the keys were like that too. It wasn't just one. Every single key just went like straight down with no bump. So I don't know if Razer I think I heard that Razer updated all their switches from Kale, I think they were using originally, to Greetech, I think they're using now. So I don't know if that's what they did with this version of the Chroma Stealth, that they switched the key switches out of. I have no clue. I just know that this version of the orange switches I love even more just because it's so nice to type on. They've got like a certain, like if you just go like this, the key is activated. You know exactly where it's activated. This key isn't bottomed out right now, and it's just repeatedly typing D on my little Windows bar. So yeah, there's just a little thing that I noticed between my old orange key switches and the newer ones, that these ones feel a lot better. These feel more responsive. And again, I don't know if they like switched out the key switches or not. I have no clue. I just know I got this keyboard today, and it's nice, and I really fucking love typing on it. It just sounds so goddamn cool. Like, it just sounds fucking awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think about the key switches. Again, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they switched the key switches off of what they were using before, but these definitely do feel a lot different than my old Stealth Terminate edition of the Blackwidow. So if you guys know, let me know down below if they did switch them out or if they didn't, because like I said, I don't know if they did or not. These definitely do feel a lot different, and they do feel more responsive. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much my opinions on the switches. Like I said, I love the orange switches so much. Ever since I started using them with the Blackwidow Terminate Edition, they're so goddamn nice. They're so quiet. So I definitely do recommend this keyboard. And as far as the mouse goes, I really do love the mouse too. I'll just do, I don't know if I did this or not, so I'll put it up to the mic and let you hear the clicks of it. And I'm not going to hit the DPI buttons because I really don't want to fuck my DPI up. But yeah, I also really... Oh, the cord's like attached, hooked on. So get out. There we go. But I do fucking really love the Mamba. The cord is stuck on something. There we go. No, it's like underneath the Blackwidow's. There we go. Fixed it. But yeah, I really fucking... No, I didn't. It's still stuck. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. That like derailed the whole review for a second. But yeah, I love the Mamba. I'll just put it here on screen. I really love the Mamba. It feels really nice. Like I said, it fits my hand perfectly. And from like the pot, like my palm touching the whole entire back, my hand pretty much covers the entire mouse. Actually, my middle finger does cover the entire mouse. This is a really nice mouse. Comparing it to the Death Adder, I definitely love the Death Adder. Like the Death Adder was the first real gaming mouse I had, and I used my 2013 for a very long time. I just recently, like a couple months ago, I got the Death Adder Chroma, but that's also me switching out between Death Adder 2013 to the I think it's the Steel Series Sensei raw rubberized, and I also use a Razer Naga, and I've used a bunch of other mice. But I do have to say that one of my favorite mice of all time is the Death Adder, but this little Mamba definitely comes to a close, like, I gotta say that not the Death Adder, the Mamba definitely has slowly been turning into my favorite mouse of all time. It's still number 2 as of right now because I haven't spent enough time with it to know exactly how much I, like, if this could be, like, number 1 worthy, like, recommend to go get it, like, right now. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Death Adder a little bit more, just because it's a really nice mouse. This, again, definitely is a really nice mouse, but I definitely do recommend the Death Adder more to it, just because I haven't spent enough time with it as of right now. But when I have more time with it, I'll definitely let you guys know what I think about it. But enough about me talking about it. And I don't know if I said this, but going back to the Black Widow, if you're in the market for a new keyboard and you don't want like a really, really obnoxiously loud keyboard, as in like an MX Blue or a Razer Green, get the Razer Stealth. And I know I heard somebody say that you can only get the Razer Chroma Stealth off the Razer website. I got mine off Amazon. So I don't know if that's, well, I know it's not true because I got this off Amazon. I didn't order this off the Razer website, and this is the Stealth version. It's silent. So yeah, you can get it off Amazon. I don't remember where I heard it, but if you do hear that, they're wrong. You can get it off of Amazon. You don't have to order it off the Razer website. So yeah, but going back on about this, like I said, I definitely recommend this keyboard specifically just because, again, the orange switches are so nice, and again, you can get this in the green switches if you like a louder, more clicky feel to it. You can get it in greens, but as far as I'm aware of, you can't get MX Blues anymore, which really sucks for people that like MX Blues. But if you are gonna get the clicky version, the Razer Green switches are pretty much the same as MX Blues. I don't see or hear a difference. They're both loud. They're both really annoying to me, and I really don't like having the clicking in the background. So that's why this is a nice alternative to it, and it sounds really nice. But I've rambled on for 12 minutes about this. I'll say one more time. I do recommend I do recommend you get the Mamba if you already have the Death Adder and you want to try the Mamba. I definitely do recommend trying out the Mamba because it is a really nice mouse. But if you're in the market for like if you're just starting out with PC gaming and you want to get into a mouse, I'd recommend the Death Adder slightly more, just because, like I said, I've had more time with the Death Adder. So that's what I have to say about that. And as far as keyboards go, I recommend this keyboard completely. Not the MX Black. What the hell was I thinking? The Razer Blackwidow Stealth Chroma, just because, like I said, if you're in the market for a gaming keyboard that's not really loud, this will definitely cut it, because like you guys keep hearing me hitting the keys. It's not loud. It's not obnoxious. It's not going to piss anybody off. No one's going to hear it in the other room like the Black Widow. So yeah, other than that, I recommend this. I also recommend this if you really want to try it, get it, because it is a good mouse. I really do like this Mamba, and also the colors. Like there's more coloring on the sides, because the Death Adder only has here and here. So 13 minutes. Let's get into the part that I'm sure you guys want to see, which is I'm just gonna like minimize this on OBS about there and move this over a bit. No, I don't want to select that. I want my webcam. Just move this over a bit. Okay, I'll move that out. Okay, so as far as getting color profiles go, as in getting one of these, like this, which it doesn't look red. It kind of looks red. Like I said, if colors don't look correct on the Black Widow, it's because, like I said, I don't have a great webcam. But yeah, I can't speak. Let me get to this portion, and then, yeah. Like I said, if colors don't look right, it's because of my crappy webcam. But if you want cool color profiles like this little like lava one, or even this, it's like a lightning one, and it looks really fucking cool. This is how you do it. So first you want to do, once you get your Black Widow Chroma, and you're like, okay, how do you get color profiles? Go over here. Well, first thing you want to do, go over here, hit the plus button. That'll create you a new profile. Call it what you want. I'll just call it, like, I don't know, like 5, because why not? So once you've done that, you can leave it at its preset because whatever you put in over it will take over. So okay, so you can't do it from here. You can't like put a specific one in from here. You have to go to the Chroma configurator, and once you're in here, this just needs to load. It's just late. Okay, so here we are. So once you're here, this is where you can do whatever you want. And you can also make your own custom ones. I'm not exactly good at that. So until I actually know what I'm doing, I don't know how to do that. I just know how to install the profile. So once you're here, you're going to want a profile. I have a fuck ton of profiles, as you can see. This is just all of my profiles right here. So what you're going to want to do to get those is come to this website right here, which I'll actually move this over right there. I will also link it down below. Just go to this website, then scroll down to profiles, and then depending on what type of keyboard you have, and like I said, this should work for every single keyboard and also mouse, because the Mamba you can do this too as well, but this is going to focus on the keyboard. So if you have, like, let's say the Blackwidow Chroma or the Blackwidow Chroma Terminate, just come up here to the filter, click that, and then just select the product of Razer you have. I have the Blackwidow Chroma. I click that. So this will filter out everything else, all of these, just to the Blackwidow. And also you could do sort by, you could do popular, most recent, whatever. I'm going to do most popular just because why not? Okay, so once you're here, you're going to want to find a profile you want. So this could take quite a while. Okay, so I found one, which is right here. So before you download it, if you think it looks cool, what you're going to want to do is click on the video, and it'll just load on the website. You can just look at what the effect does. As you can see, the effect's like a little heart monitor. It looks pretty cool, so let's download it. So all you want to do is just hit download. It will put you right here. All you want to do is well, if it doesn't bring you here, it will just, like, if you don't see the screen, it'll probably pop up just right here. But if this does pop up, just hit save. So I'm going to hit enter. It'll save. And the thing I recommend doing is making like a specific spot that you're going to put every single one of your profiles. As you can see, they're all just in one place that I have put as Razer color profiles. So anyway, once it's right here, you want to remember the name, especially if you're like me. If you have a fuckload of these, you're going to want to remember what it's named. So come back to the Razer thing. Go back into the to the configurator. Let it load. Then what you're going to want to do is hit the stack of 3 things. Click that, hit import, and once this loads, alright, so right here, and again, if you have a fuck ton, you're going to want to remember that name. So now I need to find it. It's heart monitor. Where is it? Heart monitor. I know it's around here somewhere. I've probably passed it like 5 times, which if I have, that's probably going to be pretty amusing. But where is it? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I went right past it. Okay, so what you want to do is you can either double click on it or hit open. Whatever you want to do. I'll just double click on it because why not? So it's probably going to take a second. Okay, so here it is. Next thing you want to do, you can probably just delete that. Wait, actually, no. I think that was a part of it. Let me re-add that. I think I might have fucked it up. Where is it? I lost it again. Son of a bitch. I think I fucked it up. Where is it? There it is. All right, so add it. Then all you're going to want to do after you add it, hit apply, and wait a few minutes. And there it is. As you can see, it's a little, like, cool little heart monitor thing. It's going over the thing, the keys. So that's how you get color profile. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice that this, like, when you hit a key, it, like, reacts to the key press. I didn't even notice that. That's fucking cool. I don't know if you can really see that very well on the webcam. I'll make it. Whoops, I didn't mean to move it. No, I fucked it up. There you go. But I'll make it slightly bigger. But as you can see, when I hit a key, like a blacked out key, it lights up. I didn't even notice that when I downloaded this. That's actually pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's how you get, like, the profiles, like this, as you can see right here, and also my recommendations about the mouse and keyboard, and also as you've seen on the website. If I come back up here, wait, I passed it. If I come back up here, as you've seen the Mambas up here, the Mamba Tournament Edition. As of right now, I don't know how to, like, I don't know how these work. So I'm gonna have to see. but assumably they probably do the same thing. Actually, let me check real quick before I end this video. Yeah, they do the same thing. You just go to the Chroma configurator, and assumably, well, most likely, yeah, I don't care. But most likely they're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, right here you just hit an import. You select the one you want, and there you go. So yeah, there you go. That's how you add stuff to both your Black Widow and your Mamba. And there's my recommendations on it, my recommendation/review on them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and follow me here on VidMe and follow my other social medias. And other than that, I'll catch all of you guys in my next one. Peace.